Hey, it's Rabbi Shmuel Paul, and I want to welcome you back to the Light into the Nations show. Thank you for being here. We're going to talk now about why little annoying things happen. And your first question might be, why do I care? Why do I care about little annoying things? Well, you have to understand that big battles are won through lots of little battles. And what's going on is, if you find yourself in a state of depression on the bed, or you find yourself in a panic attack, it may not be just something big that happened. It might be a lot of little accumulated events that you didn't handle well, you didn't handle right, and it just added up, and it's like the straw on the camel's back. One more straw takes the camel down, and all these little annoying events can take you down if you don't handle them the right way. That's why it's essential that we have this video and we know how to have this done right. What kind of annoying things am I talking about? I'll just give you one example of things that you have to do twice. So you're trying to put on your sweater and it doesn't work the first time because the sleeve is out, and you put it back, and then the second time it works. You try to look for your keys and you try the right pocket, but it's in your left pocket. So you have to check your pockets twice. And then you're in the car and you are trying to get into the next lane, and there's a car there, it doesn't work, and then the car moves, and then you're able to get it the second time. So often throughout a day, you will notice, if you are aware, that you have to do things twice. And that could be annoying, and it might even cause someone to curse, and that's totally not the right perspective. That's not the way that's going to bring you happiness and joy and inner peace. If you want happiness and joy and inner peace, you have to look to the story of the Egel, the story of the golden calf. God gave the 10 Commandments on 2 tablets on which they were written by God himself, and they were given with much fanfare, as we mentioned, lightning, thunder, booming voices, smoke, all these miraculous things were going on, and it was so unbelievable, and the Jews' souls took flight, and they couldn't even handle how great it was and the revelation of God. But then, after 40 days, even though God had said don't worship idols in the 10 Commandments, they went and worshiped idols. They went and worshiped the golden calf. And Moses, when he came down, he was so upset at what he had seen with the immorality and the worshiping of the idols, that after just being told not to do that, that he smashed the tablets, and that was the end of that. He went up for 40 more days, and God gave him the second tablets. But this time they were going to be written by Moses, and it was going to be given in a very humble way. Moses was going to just give them the tablets without any fanfare. And these tablets, the second tablets, is interesting, is that they lasted forever. And they're still in existence to this day in the Holy Ark, like the Raiders of the Ark, beneath the Temple Mount, which you can come near if you visit Jerusalem, in the Kotel tunnels. And you will see that they are still there. They lasted forever, whereas the first tablets, which is given under so much fanfare, are not in existence anymore. They were broken. The broken pieces were actually put in the Holy Ark as well. That's interesting, but not relevant to our discussion right now. What's relevant is that the last ones, the second ones, lasted forever. So even though we always have to do things twice, God had to do things twice as well. Moses had to do things twice as well. They had the first tablets and then the second tablets, and the second tablets are the ones that lasted forever, specifically because of the fact that it was given in a state of humility. And humility is the greatest quality that you can have. With humility, you'll have lower expectations. You will expect the pizza at 10 and then it comes at 9:30. You're really, really happy. If you expect it at 9:30, you're not happy at all. It doesn't make any difference. It's just 9:30. That's when I'm expecting it to come. When you have humility, you can tell your partner, your loved one, that I need you. I'm vulnerable to you. You can open yourself up to them and let them know that. You can make space for other people. People like you more because you listen. You take up less space. You let them have their fanfare that they want and give them what they want. Humility is the most important trait that you can possibly develop, and it's all developed on the second time. It's not developed on the first time. The first one is for you. The second one is for humility. The first time is for you, and the second time is for God, the creator, the higher power, or whatever you want to call it. But you want to develop humility. It's the most important thing to develop, and you can only develop that if you have to do things the second time and not if you do things the first time. I mean, I wish you that you will be able to have the humility and be able to do it on the first time, but that doesn't usually happen. What usually happens is the humility is gained on the second time, and it's the most wonderful trait that you could possibly have. Doing things twice is a blessing. I wish you all the best. Leave in the comments any questions that you have, and I'll speak to you soon. God bless.